1 in 2 Canadians will develop cancer this year, and 1 in 4 will die because of it. Today, approximately 4 people out of every 100,000 will develop an incurable type of cancer, known as myeloproliferative neoplasms. There are no known cures for MPN cancers. But that's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that people are dying because of the lack of attention and research to combat this type of terrible cancer.
I thought maybe I had rheumatoid arthritis or something because my legs hurt and it was in the bone and it was really deep.
Cancer is endemic, but these particular cancers are really startling.
4 in 100,000 people. People go away from that saying, well, it's only 4 in 100,000 people. But let me tell you, having known somebody who was one of those 4 in 100,000 people, these cancers are incredibly, they're terrible things.
I was facing a very poor prognosis. I had to figure out how to survive for my boys and for my wife. My boys were young. I had to figure out how I'm going to be around to raise them as a father.
The level of fatigue is very high. The muscle and joint pain is excruciating. It's really debilitating to watch somebody with this because there's no real way of being able to control the pain that they're in.
I needed some kind of treatment and there's not a lot available. It was a journey of what is this and how can this be like, this horrific disease that there's no cure for.
But there's still hope. With a little focus, attention, and money, we can beat this quiet, deadly disease. At the Canadian MPN Research Foundation, we're committed to funding Canadian researchers in their quest to treat and ultimately cure all MPNs. More importantly, we're committed to providing patients, their families, and the entire MPN community with advocacy, education, and resources.
I mean, I made it, and I was more or less a poster child because I didn't have to be in hospital for the 30 days. They actually released me, I think in like 25 days or something. It was the day before my birthday that I got out. So it was really, truly a celebration.
Find a way. It's one of the phrases I use a lot, even with my own children, that if you're trying to overcome something, don't be stopped by the barrier. Find a way around the barrier or over the barrier. So the whole find the way philosophy has been something that has helped me overcome the challenges that we've had as a family. Some of the other things that have helped, or the mindset that has helped, being exposed to the doctors that have helped me overcome my cancer, the nurse practitioners, the nurses, the administrators, being afforded the opportunity to participate in a clinical research trial. I was the first patient in Canada to ever have a transplant done this particular way.
We were very fortunate to have a clinical trial ongoing at that time in which Mike participated, and everything fell in place leading on to this success story.
If you've got $50 to spend a month and you want to put it towards the Humane Society or another organization, don't necessarily put it just towards the Canadian Cancer Foundation or Cancer Society. Look at the specific cancers and put your money specifically to where it's going to have impact.
Ultimately, what we're trying to achieve is create the awareness that we need in the medical community, the pharmaceutical community, the researcher community, scientific community, to bring more projects that are related to identifying the causes of this group of cancers and treatments that will improve the standard of care.
Working together, we can change the prognosis and create a brighter future for people whose lives are affected by this group of diseases. The solution doesn't happen without you.